Okay, so when we last left off, the answer had finally tracked down the location of where his allies were going to reappear. And as it turned out, it was 1 month after the initial disappearance of Captain Germany and Cora. So you guys are standing in the answer is standing in the middle of the street waiting for you as you come through this final temporal disturbance.
He's waiting in his disguise, which is a pair of glasses.
Question. I thought we already did this whole entire encounter.
What do you mean?
Like Captain Germany came out, I was like, you're right on time. I will show you all the bars here in Naples.
Yeah. This is where we're picking up.
We talked was with the magic shop.
But you don't recognize him because he's wearing glasses.
All right, so we'll do the encounter again. That's all right.
No, it's okay. He's not wearing glasses. We already did the stupid encounter.
Why are there two of you, Tyler? Why are there two of...
Huh?
There's two of you in your video. Oh my lord, did I break something?
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you broke something, so did I, because it's showing up on mine as well.
Nice.
Two of what?
Problems with the phone.
There's two of Tyler.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
It is.
Let's see. There we go. You're in your combat wear, so in Germany. So answer is going to be in his normal clothes, not his. He's in his disguise, right?
Yes, he's in his disguise. No, he's not in his disguise.
Very cool.
Germany recognized him, so it would be impossible to recognize him in his disguise. What the fuck, John?
Yeah. No, we already did the encounter, so we're just gonna keep going as it was.
If you wear glasses, you can't tell who he is. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's literally like it's the difference between a guy like this who's like, hello, I will protect you, citizen. Hey, my name is Clark Kent. It's a completely different guy.
Well, it would kind of make sense that he wouldn't be in his disguise, only because he was one of the heroes handling all the mayhem in the month that you guys were gone. Literally, it was insanity.
Okay, so we have that little encounter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna continue based off there, right? So, my friend, have you explored the finer parts of Naples?
I've been here a month.
Ah, so you've seen everything there is to see in Naples, because it takes no more than a day.
I saw everything within 5 minutes of being here, Captain Germany. I have enhanced vision.
Well, you have not experienced it.
You have pretty dolphins.
Oh yeah, we have very nice dolphins here. Have you been to the beach? We will take you to the beach. Captain Germany, he looks at the person he's helping, the rampage lady. He's like, you, weird named lady, Mrs. Not Wonder Woman. Do you want to go to the beach? I think going to the beach is a great idea.
As long as I'm not near any of those lunatic heroes, I'm fine.
Went to a Naples beach. Very good.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, this is great. Well, I better take you to the hospital. Come now. Captain Germany starts floating with her. And naturally, he doesn't hold her the right way, so she starts kind of falling.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, the one person you shouldn't do that to.
He started to float with her. It's like, very well. Where was the hospital again? Let me go to the one I know. The one on
Immokalee. Just let me go.
No. I will take you to the one right off Immokalee and Collier. That one is a very nice one. It's very close to a home I used to live in.
As you try to fly off with her, she teleports out of your hand and back to the ground.
Captain Germany looks down and is like, well, wow, do you see that? She could get to the hospital on her own. Strong, independent woman, yeah.
She kind of looks at you like you're crazy.
So Captain Germany, he floats back down. He goes over to the answer, and he gets close enough so that it's just that they can hear each other, right? It's kind of like whispering range. He's like, have you found anything new on our problem?
Are you talking to me? I wasn't listening.
Yes, the answer.
So you're talking to Madeline. Start all over again.
Have you found anything new on our problem while you were here?
There was a problem. The problem is I didn't know
I
what you
think
were.
he means.
You mean what happened in Germany 50 years ago?
There is a nuke somewhere on this planet.
You
There should be a crater
you
the
mean
size
the
of
nuke
Germany.
that went through the portal? That portal could have gone anywhere. When it appears, I'll know. We'll all know. He looks at the. He points at a television.
Well, Captain Germany, he takes a step towards his other companions.
Does the psycho trooper hear the conversation?
Captain Germany's like doing it like hush whispers, and then he. So ideally you can't hear it, but if you have super hearing, yeah, sure, you heard everything, dude.
And that's why I'm asking.
No.
Trigger, but he has like.
Sorry.
Do you have enhanced hearing or senses?
You can roll perception, Jonathan, if you want to hear them.
Do you have it? Because when you did this, we didn't hear a word you said.
Insight 8, perception 8.
So yeah, he probably heard us. Captain Germany doesn't have any sort of enhanced perception or any of that shit. He just whispers normally.
I'm like asking just in case.
Yeah, you can what you could do is just roll your perception, and you said you had what else?
Insight.
Oh, that's even better. So roll your insight with your bloody hell awareness, and there we go. So you're gonna want to use your awareness, your insight together, and if you have perception, chuck that in there for good measure. Okay. Jonathan, I can't hear you.
Is that the AWE?
Yes.
Okay, just.
Wow, you got a 29. You can pretty much guess that what they're talking about is about Dr. Death, the very same guy you guys were trying to hunt down in that castle.
Oh, not really.
I'm gonna exit out of the game, but keep going.
Not really. We're talking about the nuke.
Yeah, we're talking about the nuke.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can tell that they were pretty much talking.
Dr. Death was 50
You
years
can talk
ago. As
about
far as
the
we know, he's dead.
Yeah.
Red Psycho Trooper gets close and also tries to whisper. Mind you, he doesn't know how to whisper.
So yeah, it's about the nuke, Jonathan.
I believe it might have gone anywhere to the moon to your son.
Thank you, Asian man.
Those are pretty good guesses.
I don't know about you guys, but I could totally go for some froyo right now.
What is that?
Oh my word! You are just I am so sorry for you. It's like ice cream, but like not.
That sounds horrible. I want to try it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my word, we can totally make like a day trip of it. Like, I totally chipped some of my nails during that fight, and my hair is like a mess.
Yeah.
The answer is starting to wonder why he waited here for these people.
Well, talking about all these subjects has been fun, but before we go off and do other fun, non-recreational activities,
Self-care is self-maintenance. You can't
Yeah.
be the true you without caring about you.
Answer and ask him exactly where are we? We are in Naples.
Yeah, for some reason we're in Naples.
You see a little puddle of water reach up from behind Psycho Trooper Red. He kind of looks around. He nods.
So, the answer. Captain Germany completely ignores the puddle. You mentioned the idea of the League of Liberty. Do you happen to know anyone else with perhaps an information network?
No.
Well, I don't think that our problem has been rectified that quickly. Dr. Death, he, last I recall, had a time machine. He could be anywhere. I want to find him.
Why don't you just like use like Twitter?
I have the journal.
Like hashtag.
I have the journal, don't
Yes, you do have the journal.
I handed it to
Yeah,
Captain
and you
Germany.
went through it page by page.
Here you go, Captain Germany. See if you can. It's in German. I've studied it. I'm not sure where he is, or if he's still around, or whatever happened.
Just look him up on Twitter.
There's a lot of things in there about experiments and the future, but nothing that give us hints as to a bomb. So you can see something because you're German, and it's in German.
Actually, answer. I want you to roll intelligence. You said some pretty good tips just there. Damn, you're just going for broke today. All right. When you said, "Oh, there's nothing in there about a bomb," it clicked into your head that the wave of energy that gave everyone superpowers during the resonating was blue, and the light that came from said bomb was blue. It was green while
my intelligence is 0, so he doesn't put 2 and 2 together.
It was still good enough.
No. he looks. He looks at them. I think the bomb created you, and that thing. And he points at a puddle boy.
Captain Germany looks at Puddle Boy and he's like,
Are you close enough that Rampage hears this?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're all like really close to each other, unless Rampage starts walking away or teleporting.
Now it's not whispering.
Yeah, no, you said that, and her eyes, they start glowing. Oh, crap. Hold on. I gotta roll something.
I actually have an idea of how to find him.
There we go. Oh, shit. As soon as her eyes start glowing, because you could tell she got a little mad when she heard that, electronic devices in her general area start exploding or shutting off.
Captain Germany, he smiles and he's like, "You realize you are committing a crime, right?"
You say that to her, she just looks at you, says like, "Anytime I use my powers, this happens." As the car is driving by, the engine shuts off.
Captain Germany flies over to the car and makes sure it doesn't crash.
It went dead The engine just completely shut off, and the person's just coasting on whatever speed they had.
Yeah. Again, I make sure they don't crash.
Okay.
The car's engine just shut off. It probably, who knows what happens to the brake. I make sure it slows down.
Okay. Do you want to roll strength?
I'm not going to try to kill him by stopping the car at supersonic speed.
I understand. I kind of figured you would be slowing it down as opposed to just standing there and letting it crash.
Roll on my own here?
Yeah, that's fine.
4 plus 10, that's 14. And if I'm using lift strength, that's plus 2. So it's just 14 right now because I rolled a 4.
Okay. So yeah, it takes you a little longer, but you do manage to slow the car. The person's just fine. The engine doesn't look like it's going to explode or anything. So you see she's kind of like trying to calm herself down because her power's activated.
So, Captain Germany, because of his low roll, his cigarette flew off into oblivion, so he lights another one, right?
Oh my goodness.
Isis starts jumping up and down and waving her hand in the air.
Well, it is... Captain Germany walks over. After stopping the car, he walks over.
Where exactly is this Naples?
We are in Naples. Now,
where are we?
Inside Naples. I know you're Japanese. Maybe you want to translate? I mean, you understood me perfectly before. This isn't important.
That's another thing. I do not know Asia, and I do not know Japanese. What are those places?
Rampage looks at you. You're on a planet called Earth. I can't tell you anything more than that.
Now, Rampage.
Are you an alien,
Yes.
Psycho Trooper Red? Are you a strange visitor from another world?
From what I could understand, I was running in a forest of bamboo, being chased by my rivals. And then these people appeared through a portal. I followed them. And then I ended up where you were at. And then I followed them again. And now we're here.
Yes.
I wave my arm even more aggressively.
And that girl is not helping with the waving of the arm.
Well, if you guys would give me a second, I have an idea of how to find the bad guy. So, old man guy. That kind of has a weird color scheme going on.
And you start noticing fans are running around. They're kind of coming up to him, taking pictures.
And I completely ignore it because I'm way more important because right now I have a plan. So, old man guy.
All their autographs, but
the bad guy.
He does everything like
the bad guy made weapons, correct?
What? You need what? Sorry, I was talking to one of my friends.
The bad guy made weapons, correct?
Yes, 50 years ago.
Okay, I would like to pull said weapon from my cargo pants to raise it up. And be like, why don't we just put this on Facebook Marketplace, Instagram, and Twitter and see if he takes the bait?
Oh my goodness. I love it.
Wouldn't he want it back? And everyone is on Twitter these days. So just I don't know, catfish him?
Well, it's between that and go get drunk with Captain Germany. I guess we could do that.
Well, I mean, we could do both.
I want to get drunk now. I wasn't considering getting drunk. I was gonna study this book, but now I want to get drunk after hearing all that.
Psycho Trooper Red. While Captain Germany takes her to the library so she can do this. Where is this bamboo field you came from?
That's the thing. I went to the portal, and I do not believe I know the location.
Okay.
I don't even know where I am. This is considered.
Do you know where you came from? Is my question.
Wait. So you are an alien?
Psycho Trooper Leda looks at you for a second like, I'm a cyborg made to destroy my enemy. That's as far as I know.
Who are your enemies?
A group that are dressed similar to me that call themselves heroes.
Are they like social justice warriors?
I'm surrounded by super. I'm surrounded by super villains.
As much as I would like to take the name of supervillain, no. I do things that are very heroic, just not on my private time.
Admittedly, while it is bizarre, I do not have any orders at the moment.
Well,
where was I given any orders to begin with? So yes, I would. What you would refer supposed to be a villain. I still have not been given any orders to the act.
Yeah, and I've like eaten like 3 serial killers already, so I think I'm doing a good thing.
Let's not forget.
Although I can tell you now that I am not like that one.
Yes, that is obvious. Now we have been. I think we should all get to work. I'm going to study this.
Rampage pulls a phone out of her pocket. She turns it on. She's like, "Here, use this. Just make sure your electronics aren't around me aren't on when I'm using my powers."
So that's how you protect your stuff from breaking Rampage.
Yes, I shut it.
Great. How many phones have you broken to this point?
You mean from the point when I got my powers? I'd say about 15.
Stop breaking things.
It's not my choice. If I so much as let my power out even a little bit, it's kind of like an overpowered solar flare. So I don't know what kind of energy I'm letting out, but it causes electronics to shut off or explode.
If a solar flare ever hit the Earth, we would all be incinerated.
See, I don't know much about this power. I just know how to use it a little bit here and there. So I had to deal with a hero trying to kill me for it. He said it was cosmic energy, and then he tried to basically drill a hole through my head.
That is beautiful, but I don't think that I care. I need to study this so we can stop someone that's actually horrible and is probably killing more people as we speak. The answer, I believe, is that you are a better man than I. I am going to go study this. I will call for you. I imagine you can hear me across the planet, so I will call for you at the top of a building once I'm done. I'll be still here in Naples. So.
Oh, you can use a cell phone. This is my number.
Oh! Modern day! So he takes the number.
Roll a D20 to see if your phone exploded or just shut off. Call high or low prior to the roll.
12.
Well, just say it shut off. So you're going to have to turn it back on.
I turned it on. I was like, I had the insight to turn off my phone. This is... So...
I'm still confused. You said, answer, do you want me to take you to the bamboo field?
No. I wanted to know where your bamboo field is. Since you don't know what your bamboo field is, you're lost in a world that you won't be able to find. So, good luck to you, Psycho Trooper.
Alright.
Here's my cell phone. It gives you a cell
They
phone.
should like have like bamboo at like a zoo. I've seen them with pandas.
Are we all supposed to roll for our phone? Because we're all within range.
I have a Nokia, so mine's fine.
Well, where you come from, you probably would have had protection built into the phone anyway. Felipe, roll a d20. Sorry.
And isn't Psycho Trooper made out of tech?
Yes.
She didn't let out enough to hurt him much. Oh,
4.
no,
She
you're
let out
good,
enough
Felipe.
to stop
It just
a car
shut
and
off.
destroy TVs.
He turns his cell phone on. He gives his phone number over to Psycho Trooper Red. After you acclimate yourself to this world, you require a cell phone. You can call me there if you need my help.
Understood.
Good luck.
Oh, yeah, Psycho Trooper Red. If you wouldn't mind, don't attack random people. I don't know what it's like in your culture, but that is bad.
I don't suggest turning
You
into
do realize.
a giant monster and destroying the city. I don't suggest it.
Yeah. Wait until we call you. Or
I'll be looking for my creator. Or before this whole mess, he went missing.
I wonder where my
Rampage.
creator is too. But they'd be very happy to find him. Okay, well,
Rampage looks at all of you. She's like, you do realize it's probably best if we stay together. At least me and the Psycho Trooper stay with the answer, because if anyone finds us, that could break out into another fight.
I'm confused. Is it a war zone here?
no. It's Naples.
It's
But I'm
only a
considered-
war zone in the interwebs.
She looks at you. She's like, I'm considered a villain, and no one can figure you out, which means some people might try to kidnap you.
You are considered a villain? I wonder why.
Captain Germany has money. I must return to Century City and protect my city.
Yeah, you should go hide in the forest or something. Florida has a lot of forest.
I'm not a villain. I eat people who deserve it or look really tasty.
Well, that is horrible. I
Answer?
think
I'm gonna need you to roll roll awareness. Oh, you got perception. Use that. Add that to your awareness. Let's see if this works.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
What exactly does the place we're at look like, exactly?
We're on a street.
He's never
Think
been to Naples.
downtown.
He has no idea what it looks like.
I'm asking, does it look like a hurricane hit, or is it like,
Actually, you could tell I'm glad you mentioned that. You could tell parts of it have been repaired from some kind of damage. Parts do look like a little bit of a war zone. Other parts don't.
Naples is a war zone now?
What is this? I mean, this
okay,
kind of...
so the answer would know this. The answer would know this because what happened was, in the month that all of you were gone, people who started misusing their powers started rising up, causing mayhem. Then you get the citizens trying to stop them with their powers, forming like little superhero groups. And it just started forming
Naples, everybody would have been shot, John.
Yeah, no one would have really survived that. They would have been shot. We have like elite police officers everywhere. SWAT and shit. Every police officer in Naples is ripped as fuck, man.
All right. Well,
all the people in the Alamo would have come out and shot them too.
I'm just like trying to get a clear picture here. It's like this. Is this like a Kingdom Come situation, or there's like
all right? So here's the thing.
Or something?
Some parts of the world.
The answer is going to take them all to his fortress of ineptitude, and he's going to give them all lessons of and he welcomes them all home, and he's going to give them all the lessons. You don't have to go through the whole RP, and show them what's happened over the last month, and now you can.
Oh, you could just. Okay.
Well, instead of going to the fortress of ineptitude, we can go to the mansion of Germany.
Okay, so
Go to the
Inside the
Froyo
store.
shop.
Or with the
Okay, so
Go
we go
to the
Inside the
Froyo
store.
shop.
or with the Sasquatch, I take it.
the answer puts on his.
Ignore the Nazi. We are going to get Froyo.
So
Oh
okay,
my
so
goodness.
the answer changes into his civilian getup, so people will not be stopping him anymore and asking for autographs, and so you guys.
Oh yeah, because they were all over him.
By the way, if you probably don't know it, John, but I'm a heavy metal star, so all sorts of interesting, weird people come up to me. So,
Oh yeah,
On their
so
way
they would be
there,
around you too.
he runs down everything that's happened over the last month and everything that's happened that they should know.
Okay.
And you can go ahead and tell them now.
So here's what happened. Over the month, all over the world, people were getting, from the time you left, people were getting powers, but you already know that. Some people were misusing their powers, other people rose up to stop them, which led to little superhero groups and separate superheroes. As it got worse, older heroes, more powerful ones, like the Answer, people who've had their powers for a while, they started stepping in and helping, which is why he's so famous. Then, as things were kind of grinding to a halt, other more powerful groups started showing up. These other more powerful groups are ridiculous. Like an area could be looking like a war zone, and they'll just send in one superhero to kick everyone's ass.
these are, whatchamacallit, villains that are doing this?
No, these are all heroes. These are like heroes that are more powerful than the Answer. Let's put it that way. Those exceedingly powerful heroes actually started during the chaos. They helped rein it in along with other heroes, and the world kind of got divided almost. Like those big superhero groups have certain sections in just about every country and continent that they protect. And
territory.
you can kind of say it's like each one has their own territory. Some of them actually, they're all just, everyone loves them because they're like these epic badasses. But the fun ones are actually the ones that look like Norse gods. As for what happened, let's see. That's about the gist of it. You do need to know one thing. People are categorized depending on what they do with their powers. You have heroes, which are kind of like the highest moral standing people. They could be part of a group, they could be solo, but as long as they're doing the right thing and they're being all around the best possible people they can be, they're considered heroes. Most heroes are licensed because it just makes it easier if they disappear to go out and look for them, but not all are. You have vigilantes. Vigilantes are kind of like a halfway point. Some are somewhat moral, but they're not the best. And then you get others like Punisher, who are like the Punisher, and they just go in and wreck everyone. Then you have anti-heroes. Anti-heroes are just straight up terrifying. No one likes anti-heroes. While people would side-eye a vigilante, an anti-hero, they'll run.
That's his whole group.
These are kind of like, oh. Well, I mean, you're a hero. But,
wait. Well, a whole bunch of these heroes, they are licensed. As in
a lot of heroes.
Registered.
Yeah,
Government
because what happened was not everyone. It is, they kind of leave it up to the people to do themselves, unless they start acting like anti-heroes, in which case they're gonna chase after them.
We're at the point where the government doesn't really care whether the heroes are licensed or not.
They do. All right, so here's the thing. In the very beginning, they did start having groups and other heroes being licensed because they were disappearing during all the fighting because they weren't very knowledgeable with their powers, which is why heroes like the Answer, who know what they're doing, would step in. Once the bigger heroes kicked in, that's when everything kind of like started quelling down.
Yep. So,
and that's when that's when they put in that grading system of heroes, and if you're a villain, you're straight up villain. No one really cares. They just want you gone.
Yeah. So, what I do is I go over the rampage, right?
Mhm.
So, you are wounded then, yes?
I'm exhausted, but no.
So we're at
Thank
your
you,
house,
I'm
right?
fine.
Yeah, let's say I took everyone to the mansion of Germany. It's a very nice, very kind of, it's a metal place. It's great. I took everyone there, right? It's a very fucking big,
Alright.
it's in the middle of the fucking forest. There's a big old fucking G on the big old G on the gate for
So
Germany.
you're not going to the Fortress of Ineptitude then?
That would take too long. We are in the Fortress of Ineptitude, as far as I'm concerned. We make it the Fortress of Ineptitude.
Oh no.
It's the people, not the house.
Hey, Nazi man, what's your Wi-Fi password?
I love Germany.
Is that all capitalized?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no. The E in Germany is lowercase. Sorry.
Du hast.
Du hast mich. So, I'm going to. No one here is wounded, right? Everyone is nice and okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, everyone's pretty much fine.
I mean, I think I got like some split ends, but I'm fine.
Very nice. If you need help, one of my servants will help you. They're somewhere around here. So I'm going to go start studying this a little bit, but I have one thing to attend to before I do this, if you do not mind. The answer. If you don't mind, can I borrow your services?
He gives you a long sigh. What do you need?
I need your eyes. This will be very quick.
Okay.
So, Captain Germany, he leaves everyone else in the house and he flies up into the sky to a very particular place. Somewhere deeper in the forest. Somewhere closer to the city, but not, in the city. It's still in the boonies. He flies over to... Yeah, he wants the answer to follow him.
The answer puts on his costume again
Right.
and follows Captain Germany. On his way, he asked him, I wasn't aware you could fly.
Well, sometimes I am able to fly due to certain circumstances.
I look
Is
at
that
him.
I'm not...
Is he high? Can I tell? Nope, I rolled a 1. Nope, I rolled a 1.
That's kind of low.
No, I rolled a critical fail. No, he can either.
Well, a critical fail in this game isn't absolute worst possible scenario. It just means you have
I
more
think
minuses.
a bird should fly into his face for that.
Just leave it no for now. You can't tell. Or you just don't care enough.
So, Captain Germany flies over a house.
So you can only fly when you're inebriated?
No. It's just when I'm inebriated, I have little control over whether I'm flying.
Okay.
So,
What is it you need me to do?
Captain Germany, he stops flying over a very particular house with it looks like there's a old lady and like outside.
I look inside the house. What's in there? John?
John?
Oh. Well, roll perception.
I hope John knows what's in there.
I have no clue. He's just took it completely off the rails.
How did you find a house in your world there's an old lady outside of? Did he become the impulse?
Yeah, no,
What's going on?
This is
He's,
something that John knows about. Fucking talked about it.
Fuck. Let me get my notes.
You guys need me to pause the video and take a break?
No, just say it, Ty. What it is.
It's a little. It's very simple. It's a little house for the old man and old lady. There's nothing going on there.
All right, I looked inside. I rolled a 15. Do I see the old man and the old lady?
Yeah.
Do they look German?
Seem just fine.
Do they look German?
Ty?
They look. Yeah, they look. The woman's German.
So what are these, your parents? He's asking.
Are they okay?
They look okay to me.
No. She was my wife. Thank you. So Captain Germany returns. He starts quietly flying back.
The answer stays there hovering for a second. He's thinking. Then he follows Captain Germany back.
Okay.
Do you mind explaining?
Well, I don't know how you got your powers. And I asked you about why you show your face. You see, when you show your face to the world, anyone can come after you. Back when we were together all those years ago, someone I hate very much attacked. Almost killed him, but I didn't. I should have. Killed my... And now she's infertile too. So yes, I showed my face to the world like you do, and it didn't work very well for me.
So you are virgin. Because that was a senior citizen below.
I've been alive since the Vietnam War. Yes.
It's not that long.
Yes. Yeah. Nothing near your age. But yes.
All right then.
Let's find this villain.
He follows you back to your mansion.
Okay, we researched the book. What the fuck's in there?
Okay. Before we get to the book, Crisis, are you still putting up a magical item on?
Oh, you betcha. I'm taking out 5 of those guns from my pocket. I am getting the servants to help pose them and light them perfectly. I'm posting it on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all the other places I can think of, Craigslist included.
Oh
and I'm gonna be saying, I know what I got. Best offer only, has to come to me, or location of my choosing.
Roll a d20.
Crap, please, 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 please. This was so good of an idea.
Yes, it is a very good idea. Okay. So you put up some items, and you're waiting. You don't wait too long. You get a response. It's just a random name on there, but the person says, "How many of those do you have?"
I respond, I don't want any Karens, you have to pay. No freebies.
Trust me, I'll pay. He responds back.
How much are we talking?
I need to know how many you have.
I need to know how much money you're talking about, if you're even worth it.
I'm more than worth it. Make no mistake. I can give you.
I made that mistake with my last boyfriend, and look where that's gotten me.
Oh my goodness! So you get an answer back. I can give you 2,000 to 3,000 each.
must consider.
And how
And
much of
I
those
go
parties gonna...
run towards the answer and the Nazi, wave
They
my
should be coming
phone
back.
in front of their faces, and go, told you.
Captain Germany, he's sitting on like a very fucking fancy desk when you do this. And he's like, he grabs a drink. And he's like, great job. Great job.
I found the Bowser. I just need to know where his castle is.
See how this turns out.
Are you sure that's a practical joke?
What?
Are you sure that's someone tried to pull your leg?
No, I can't feel anyone touching my leg.
Oh my goodness. Oh, wait, I forgot.
And worst case, I just use some arts and crafts and some glitter glue, make fake ones, and if it turns out to be a neck beard, we just sell it to him. Or I eat him. And I steal his wallet. I mean, if he has 2,000 to 3,000 per gun he's offering me, he has to have a good credit score. So I'll just take that too.
He's offering such a low amount. I think this is some random guy. There's 2,000 to 3,000.
Well, you're just some random Nazi. How does that make you feel?
I wasn't born
so
during
rude.
World War II. I did not serve during World War II. I am a German soldier.
Okay, and I'm I don't know, a hero?
The heroes don't eat random people.
I think they do.
No, they don't.
Crisis. You actually get another person making bids, and they're offering a lot more. Actually, no. Well, yeah, they offer quite a bit more. They're offering 5,000. And you also get a message saying, those are my guns. Those are my weapons.
No, they're not. I have my name on them. I wrote them in Sharpie. Finders, keepers.
You get another
thought, Captain Germany. What if this Dr. Death was selling guns at this moment in time?
Simple solution. We just take all their money, have them all meet, and then have a fist fight.
For contacting this strange person seem to be confused.
Make it a bidding war.
No, I'll just accept everyone's offer, set the same time and place for everyone, and then they can fist fight to see who's the real, I don't know, bad guy.
You get another message. Those were in my castle.
Is she reading these messages out so that we hear them?
That's up to her.
Well, I'm monologuing, so yeah, I will.
Okay.
But I have 2 different voices going on for it. I have my voice, which is the best, and then, oh, I'll give you this much. It was in my castle.
That is what they call bait. It is a trap. He must know that it is us.
No, he can't. I totally did not use my picture. I used a picture of a cat I saw on the street.
Nice.
Where is she? Okay. All right. You hear from the other person. Actually, yeah, you hear from the other person. What is your answer? You kind of left me hanging.
And I said ta-ta for now. There's a bidding war, buckaroo. Cash up or I'm going to someone else. Oh, I forgot the most important thing. What on earth are their usernames? What are their usernames?
One is Stabby559, and the other is Boltman.
I think I got my answer. Whether this is a situation of DC Universe Online or Kingdom Come.
Yeah, this is DC Universe Online.
Oh
my
no,
goodness.
it's Kingdom Come.
You hear from Rampage, she's like, something's coming. I don't know what it is, but it's powerful.
Could it be like the nuke?
So Rampage, Captain Germany walks up to Rampage a little too close. He's like, "How can you tell?"
I can sense energy.
You can
normally just cosmic energy, but whatever the hell's coming here is powerful enough that I picked it up anyway.
Oh my word, you're like a literal vibe check.
Okay,
What
give me the
direction,
phone.
Rampage?
Give me the phone.
She looks frustrated.
What direction, Rampage?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Felipe.
What direction, Rampage?
You see, she looks, she stops, she kind of like turns her head a little bit. She's like, north.
He takes off his glasses,
almost
wipes them, and then looks north. Do I see what it is?
You see a ship coming towards your direction, a big one, and it's got like storms. It's got like storm clouds and lightning from the storm clouds, like painted all along the sides.
So it's a spaceship.
It's a pretty big ship.
Spaceship, like flying.
Yeah, it's flying through the air.
Okay. Kind of high-tech ship from the future stuff.
Okay. Think a Mech Warrior dropship.
Okay.
So it is pretty futuristic looking.
All right, so we have visitors coming.
Oh,
give me the phone.
So
any symbols?
I do not give the phone.
Super Red tries to take the phone.
I do not give the phone. I smacked his hands away.
Oh,
give
well,
me the phone.
No.
If you try to grab it, roll your dex. Roll your dex, and if you got agility, put that in there. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous.
He's not going to try to force the phone away from her, but he's going to keep.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna let like my friends come out, and I'm gonna stink and bite your hand.
How about this?
This is turning into a disaster.
If my idea works, I'll give you the phone back as well as whatever compensation of what might happen in the next few minutes.
Rampage is looking at the both of you.
You take your grubby little hands away from my phone.
That's my phone.
John, are there any symbols on the ship besides the I mean, anything that shows a country or something that the answer will recognize?
You would recognize it. There's an emblem on the front.
Is that a swastika?
No.
Oh.
If that was the case, I would be saying roll initiative. But no, you see what looks like a it looks like a what would I do? It looks like, it looks like a chalice, and the chalice has
You said I would recognize it. What does it mean? What does it symbolize? You don't need to tell me what it looks like.
All right, the symbol on the ship is actually one of the big major superhero companies. It's the one that that works in the sector you're in right now.
Okay, so these are like corporatized superheroes.
Oh
No,
God.
they do not work for any corporations or any government.
Dealing with a bot situation.
You, Felipe, even the answer would know this. The last time somebody tried to take control of one of these, as a matter of fact, this group in particular, that company got wiped out. Like literally, one of the heroes went in, kicked everyone's ass.
Okay, the answer
And
flies
they
up out of the mansion
financially
and
corrupted
intercepts
them.
it. Basically, flies right up to it. And crosses-
Captain
Okay.
Germany,
and crosses
fearing
arms.
for his fucking house, follows him.
Before
Captain Germany,
before they get to the house, he flies right up to the ship, gets in an intercept point, stops in midair, and crosses his arms.
They stop right in front of you.
Captain Germany doesn't catch up with the answer right away, because the first thing he does is like, do not fuck up my house. None of you. Yeah? None of you. It's very nice. Don't mess it up. Yeah? Yeah?
This
Yay?
is who you see who comes out of the ship, and he's staring right at all of you. Well, he's staring at you, the answer.
Oh, Captain Germany also forcibly grabs the Rampage and brings him with her. With him.
Fuck, it's
Just
Tommy,
grabs her.
man. We're fucked.
She starts pushing you off.
Captain Germany fucking holds her and flies. He's like, okay, let's go, Radar.
She teleports out of your hands.
Captain Germany flies back, grabs her, and then goes.
She teleports again.
They've wasted plenty of time.
Isis shoves all her guns into the pocket.
The answer greets whoever that is. Who is it? Does he know who he is?
He already knows who it is. This guy's they call him Zenith.
Okay, Zenith.
He's like the top tier ass kicker in that company. He's the one everyone answers to.
What's the name of the company?
Shit. They're called this one is called the Olympians. Mm-hmm.
So he stays motionless.
A lot.
He doesn't say anything. He lets Zenith say something. He knows Zenith, doesn't he?
Actually, yes, he would have worked with them at least once or twice. You would have worked with at least the majority of the big hero companies. All the big hero companies, they're kind of like modeled after mythology.
Okay. Are they friendly?
You would have had more fun with the
Are they friendly?
For whatever reason, he's always liked having you around. That's why when he's standing out there looking at you, he's just smiling.
Hello, Zenith. He smiles back.
It's been a while.
It has. How can I help you?
So I take it you're the ones that have the weapons I'm looking for?
His eyebrows perk up. Maybe. How did you hear we had the weapons?
Someone posted it all over the internet. In fact, it was Hoplite who picked it up. You know, Hoplite is she's one of their tacticians.
Oh, I grabbed Psycho Trooper Red instead. I just snatch him and then I start flying. So I'll be there shortly.
You're gonna snatch the Psycho Trooper who can turn into a kaiju?
I just go over. I'm like, okay, fuck you, woman. He grabs Psycho Trooper Red by his collar.
Why don't you come with me, Zenith? Don't come in as hot as you just came
Isis is just gonna be sitting on the couch watching TV then.
And why don't you come with me, Zenith, and I'll introduce you to somebody. He turns around and flies towards
Sounds good. He follows.
Captain Germany only gets like halfway out of the mansion holding Psycho Trooper Red. He's like, never mind. Let's go back.
He lands. This is Captain Germany. He's an idiot. He walks past Captain Germany.
Obviously.
Goes inside that Psycho Trooper Red or blue or whatever. That's a puddle.
Yeah, he looks red.
That's a puddle. Don't worry about the puddle.
That's what that thing is staring at me.
Yeah, it thinks it's human or something. And he walks past Puddle Boy. He tries not to step on him.
I've seen weirder. As he follows.
Has your weapons. Now, are you the person who?
Oh, he.
Are you the person
you bring him over to
her in chat? Is my question. Yeah.
Yes, I'm the one that offered 2,000 to 3,000 for each weapon.
Low baller.
Who was the other one? He's looking at you, waiting for an answer, and he kind of like He looks at Crisis.
The Bachelorette, and I need to figure out who she's choosing
That's about
first.
as far as I got. You're gonna have to talk to the girl.
Well, Crisis said that she called him a lowballer, so he just looked at her and he's like, "Well, who else put a bid?"
Cornstash man, I am trying to find out who the Bachelorette is choosing this week.
I look at it.
He snaps his
right
fingers.
At Zenith.
The TV shuts off.
I look right at Zenith, and I'm looking at his heart rate, essentially. Zenith, you ever heard of
I
someone
turn the
called
TV back on.
Zenith? You ever heard of someone
He's
called Dr. Death?
completely calm. You say that, he looks back at you.
Now look at his heart.
I'm aware of him.
You're looking at his heart at the same time he says that.
Yeah, no change. He knows what you're talking about, though. He looked at you, he's like, I know what you're talking about.
We have reason to believe these weapons belong to him, so why are you claiming them?
They belong to me. Like finders keepers and all that jazz.
That make this any more complicated.
You mean to tell me you bonded with that many weapons?
I what now?
Bonded. You can bind to the weapons. He looks back at the answer.
Well, like, I've named almost all of them already, so I think that's a pretty good bonding moment.
You see, he cut
into her pants.
Don't you dare go anywhere near my pants.
You say that, he looks back at her, at Crisis. You're carrying all those in your pants.
Well, I'm not happy to see you.
You do realize they're
some very strange pants.
And they're my pants. I don't question you about your fashion taste much.
Well, I'm questioning your judgment because if you keep that many unstable weapons that close together, they could effectively rupture and atomize you.
Well, that's like a future me problem, isn't it, Buzzo?
Not really. I've seen what these unstable versions will do. They've killed plenty.
Well, then maybe you should have bid higher. I am trying to find someone.
What was your name again, Mr. High and Mighty Guy?
Mr. Cornstash Man.
Zenith. Zenith.
John, I walk back towards the window while they're talking, and I keep my eye on the spaceship.
The ship's not moving.
Go ahead.
Oh, wait a second. Hold on. What did you say, Tyler?
So, Zenith. I was going to say something, but you got something to say?
No. What were you going to say?
Okay. So, Zenith. There's Dr. Death.
We're still trying to find him ourselves.
And
what do you think I've been doing?
So we've been hearing that superheroes have become corporatized or something like that. Your superhero companies like mercenary bands, huh?
Yes and no. It all depends on who you're talking about. Answer, roll perception. Very good. You happen to hear the radio in his ear. You can hear a woman's voice saying, incoming long-range missile.
He flies outside and looks for the window for the missile and which direction it's coming from.
You hear Zenith say, it's coming from the south. He already knows what you're doing.
Okay, head straight for the missile. He heads straight for the missile.
Yeah, all right. Cool, go for it. So what do you plan on doing?
I plan on flying up to it, tipping it up so it flies out harmlessly into space.
Cool. Roll Dex. Actually, add your flying to that. Do you have athletics, by the way?
We'll see.
Okay.
That is great. You have such great hearing, don't you, Zenith?
Yes. He pulls out a communicator. It also helps to have a communicator. He puts it back in his ear.
Mm.
Your little
Joyce,
friend over there just got an.
Dexterity, so I'm gonna add my super speed to it if that's okay. 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, go for it.
And then my flight. Add my flight to it.
As long as it doesn't
Or strength.
exceed 22. Not strength.
Okay.
Not for this one. You're mostly just getting in position so you could just push it out of the way. You don't have. I won't have you. You don't have to roll strength if you don't want to.
I fucking failed. What the fucking ones today, man? I rolled a 15, but it's a 1.
Okay, so you catch up to it. Actually, as you're flying to it, it flies by you, and you felt your hand like pass by it. So you're now chasing after it.
Okay.
Can we see the missile now?
Yeah. Actually, if you're looking outside the wind, the like a.
Okay.
How close are you guys to the balcony?
Not at all. I'm right where the guy is, next to the TV, so none of us are.
Well, can I roll to catch it, John?
Yeah, you're gonna roll your flying again. Flying and agility.
How long can I... You remember my tether ability?
Doing the same thing. I'm just tapping the backside this time.
Okay.
So it turns up.
All right, cool.
I'm guiding it.
Actually, none of you get to see it because, according to Tired, no one's close enough to an open window or
maybe Psycho's red. Everyone else is fucking around next to the TV.
Okay,
I'm watching the TV.
You're more concerned with who's getting with everyone on TV than the actual missile.
Who's gonna get the rose?
So while everyone's debating about who's selling what online and what's going on with the TV, Answer, you start flying as fast as you can, and then you push down on the missile to push it up and out of the way.
Yeah, I'm guiding it up.
And if you decide to...
I'm guiding it up into the atmosphere.
All right, so you guide it up.
Mm-hmm.
You guide it up for a certain amount of time. Roll perception.
What the fuck, dude?
My word.
It's not that bad. So the Everstorm is flashing a code at you. You can't really tell because you're so caught up with trying to get the missile away from the house. Do you try to focus more on the code?
Who is sending me a code?
It's like flashing Morse code.
Oh.
From
I focus more on the code.
Yeah, the Everstorm.
I focus more on the code.
Wait, what's the
I don't know what the
Everstorm?
Everstorm is. I'm gonna imagine it's that ship.
Yeah, sorry, I should have said that.
Okay,
the ship is called the Everstorm. That's who's flashing Morse code at you.
Okay, I focus on that.
All right, roll your intel.
Intel?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, page.
Oh, it's fine. By the way, while all of you are inside debating about the weapons and everything, you notice Zenith is kind of like panning his head back and forth.
Okay, can I...
Almost like he's watching something. Yeah, you can add that.
19.
Yeah, no, you get the message. The message basically reads, "Back off."
Back off.
Do you back off the missile? All right. As soon as you back off the missile, a beam shoots up from the ship and kills the missile. Basically, it just blows it up. So you get away.
Okay.
And you get another message saying thanks.
He ignores the message and he flies back to the dimension.
That's a lot of blinking lights just to say thanks.
They're sending Morse code. What do you want?
I don't know, like a text message?
That's if they had his phone. We're under the assumption they don't. So you see Zenith's head stops panning back and forth, and he's looking at all of you again.
Very good. Did you enjoy the show, Zenith?
Yes, your foolishness almost got a missile shot into your almost got a missile shot into your living room. And he smiles. He does like a half smile.
Well, thank you, my
Let me know when I
court.
land.
Thank you,
All
my
right.
court friend.
Oh my word, like, I've watched so many home reno shows. I could, like, totally remake this place. Are we
You
thinking,
land
like,
during this.
I get a headache from the miss who's talking about Frozen.
Now,
we
What?
get back to what was at the phone chat thing.
No, you don't get to touch my phone. Smack his filthy hands
This is where
away.
you come in, answer.
Zenith.
Yes.
What was that?
That was most likely the other person trying to get the weapons or trying to destroy them.
And you know where they are.
No.
So you're going to tell me that you didn't come here so you could watch the missile. You're
came
going
here
to
for
tell
the
me
weapons.
You can't track
Actually,
where it came from?
I came for the weapons and I came for you.
For me or for the answer?
Oh my word, this is just like the Bachelorette.
You've come for me, but
He looks like you almost shocked, like, what the hell?
Are you gonna accept the rose Nazi man?
So what can I do for you, Z?
I need you and the rest of them to come with us. Preferably before another missile gets shot into this house.
Hmm?
We do have some. We do have a few things that you need to look at. Not to mention a woman who says she knows Captain Germany.
Nice. Wonderful.
As well as, yeah.
Let me make something clear before we go. We are not joining your super group, whatever it is. My compañeros, if they want, maybe. But I will not. I have already declined offers from other super groups before you became corporatized or
We're not corporatized.
I wouldn't trust a man with a 70s poor stash.
Wait, what?
I do not trust guys with a porn stash from the 70s. That's totally not what you're supposed to do.
Well,
I swear, she is made to irritate you. She is made to irritate all of us.
I can see that.
Oh my word, that's what my mom used to say. She said I was a punishment for her past transgressions when she went to Catholic school.
All right, let's go to your wondrous little airship that's not Wonder Woman. And not Wonder Woman, you can keep tagging along with us and telling us little secrets, things.
She gives you a dirty look and starts walking.
I hope you enjoyed my house. Hope you didn't break any of the TVs that will come out of your pocket.
Hey, don't the rest of us get a say in this? Do we have to follow Porn Stash Man?
Well, Porn Stash Man apparently has information for us.
Well, I have my own information, and I have a nail appointment at 5.
You go to your nail appointment. We will go do this. Ideally, no other missiles will be fired at my home. And if they are...
But I have the bad guy on my phone texting me, asking how much he can pay me for the weapons.
He was just keeping you online long enough.
Can we trace him through the phone?
Well, it didn't work, so now I'm upping the money.
Can your people trace him through the phone, Zenith?
We've been trying to. We actually traced you. The other trace we did to catch him, he kind of like looks at you, ignores you. The other trace led to an empty warehouse. We can't tell where he piggybacked off of.
All right. Well, seeing as we have no further leads, we will go with you, my mercenary band of heroes.
I still have not set make a location to meet up to sell the weapons.
We do have a stylist at our base that is the best in the world.
No. You listen to me, weirdo.
Yes.
I have his information. He wants to pay me money. And I said in the description, has to meet up where I want. So we can meet up at the nearest hot topic.
To my home.
What?
Have you ever heard of jailbait?
I'm a little too old for that.
Yeah? I don't know. What do you call them? It's a trap? Yeah? You got juked? What is the new term? I don't really care. I want to go find this guy.
Have his gun? Well,
roll perception.
Who?
Answer. Actually, all of you can roll awareness.
Well, I'm not aware of anything but The Bachelorette, so I'm going to ignore that.
That's fine.
15.
17.
All right.
Insight.
Actually, sorry, 18.
Awareness.
Awareness?
Yes.
AWE?
Yeah.
Yeah, what did you get?
Can I add insight? I said.
Yeah, you can. I'll let you add insight.
I got a 14.
All right. You look at Zenith. He's looking frustrated, and you see him panning up again, like he was doing before when the first missile was shot. Answer. You look at him, then you look in the direction that he's looking. There's something else coming towards the house. You're gonna have to
give me the phone. Give me the phone.
Get your meaty mitts away from me.
Unless you're going to eat the next missile, you're giving me the phone.
You know what? I might just eat the next missile.
And go eat the next missile.
It's not close enough.
I will throw you close enough.
Then stinking throw me. You snake reject.
He goes to crisis. He grabs her.
Wait. Outside. We go outside.
Oh my goodness, this is happening.
The answer keeps looking at whatever it is that's coming, just making sure it doesn't get any closer. He wants to see what happens here.
It's getting closer, and it's getting close fast. It's another missile.
Well, then stinking throw me, lizard man.
Zenith, can your people handle that missile? This is more fun.
The red secretary grabs crisis.
You see, he touches his ear. Feel it.
Goes running outside as fast as he can, and then turns into a giant crocodile and throws her.
Oh my goodness.
Captain Germany, he just watches all this happen, his fucking hat falls off. He's like, my backyard. My fucking backyard! You stupid shit!
Roll your strength.
What do you say, John?
Roll your strength. Roll your fighting. I'm sorry, roll your fighting because you're throwing her at the missile. Just add your strength in there. And any other bonuses because you transformed. No wonder I got a 3. He blocked the line of sight. Oh, that's just too good.
And I never got to know who won the Bachelorette. It better not have been stupid Jake. He was a frat boy with a bad hairstyle and a bad attitude, and not the cute one.
Oh my goodness. So you're saying all this as he's tossing you through the air. Oh, that's just too good.
Alright. Just counted all the friggin' numbers. 26.
Oh yeah, she's hurling right at that thing. So, Crisis, what do you do?
I turn into my beast form.
Okay. Anything else?
And I eat it.
Are you going to eat it with your normal jaws, or are you going to use Teddy?
I'm using Hannibal and Teddy.
All right, awesome. So,
I'm hungry.
roll your fighting. Roll your fighting and add Teddy's power score to it. So I think he's like
Teddy doesn't have his own numbers. I only have the beast form numbers.
Don't you have creation 5 or something like that?
Oh, I have creatability 7.
Oh, 7. Damn. Yeah, throw that in there because that's Teddy.
So what am I supposed to add?
Add your fighting.
Okay.
Put your strength, and you're gonna put the 7 from Teddy's creation.
I also have impervious.
That comes after.
Okay. So fighting, strength, and create.
Yeah, let's just put them all together.
Okay, so wait, oh great, math. So
well,
if you don't
roll a
want to roll,
D20.
it's an automatic 10, right?
Yeah. If you want, just roll a D20.
I don't want to be like Felipe and keep getting ones, so.
Don't worry about it. A 1 isn't a critical fail in this game isn't the end of the world. It just means you have less of a chance.
Oh, I got a 19. Okay, and then plus the other numbers, which is a lot.
What's your strength?
My human strength is 2.
Okay. Your enhanced strength?
I have enhanced strength in beast form, so that'd be a 6.
Wow.
And then my fighting is 4, but if I do close attack, it's a 7.
You're good.
And then my creatability is 7. So.
Right. Here's a question. What are you going to do with your creatability? Are you going to create a mouth? Are you going to create like how do you want to use Teddy?
I'm gonna eat it like a kebab.
Okay. So you see as Psycho Trooper Red jumps out, he turns into his gator form. He just hurls Crisis directly in the path of this missile. You see a beam shoot off in a different direction. You're coming from the ship. And as Crisis is flying towards us, she turns into her Wendigo form. Black sludge starts releasing from her hands, and she whips it forward as it turns into a giant mouth and inhales the missile.
Get indigestion, aren't I?
Oh, you bet you are.
That's fine.
Roll the D20 plus stamina.
Stamina?
Actually,
a 4.
Okay. All right. You do have impervious, right?
I have impervious. And.
Oh no, wait, I screwed that up. You didn't have to roll. All right. Let's see. Oh, here we go.
I have 2 imperviouses.
Yes, you do. Strength, sleeping, damage. Oh, impervious 9. Nice. So we'll make that 10. Half is 5. Okay. So it expands violently, and all that energy gets absorbed into your Wendigo.
Poor
And-
Hanny.
The funny part is, you start burping as you're falling. The whole way down.
That's not the worst thing to do. And I would like to very dramatically put my hand to my forehead and go, "Oh no, if only someone could catch me."
Well, anybody gonna answer?
Captain Germany takes out his phone and makes a phone call.
The answer looks over at you. Well, you're gonna go get her?
He looks at you, smiles like, "I'm not going. She's not gonna want to be saved by my porn stash.
I'm going to ruin your garden, Nazi man."
Captain Germany isn't even looking. He's just, you already ruined his garden.
No, the list rejected.
What are you roll, John?
Roll Dex plus your flying.
Me?
No, the answer.
You know, if I fall, I fall. I'm fine. I'm impervious. I'll just have a giant crater in the forest.
Dude, these. Marika
Stare
sounds
off
like
the local
Felix.
wild.
34.
The digital dice are completely insane today.
Yeah, dude.
Ones and 20s.
I just really like.
I'm not even in roll 20 right now.
You're not rolling anything in the middle. It's either a 1 or a 20.
Yeah, I caught you.
So, yeah, as you're falling, you see the answer just zoom out of the house, and he catches you. Your stomach is killing you right now, by the way. So as he's flying back.
All right. You, man.
I lay dramatically on the floor, groaning.
While this is happening, I make a call, John, a very important call.
Okay.
I call the U.S. military, my contacts, because I'm a allied soldier. Well, I was a allied aide for certain operations. I call the military. I'm like, hello? Yeah?
Yeah. Who is this? How did you get this number?
Code is Scepter Alpha Golfa. I am a former German captain, Clause L. I was former allied aide a number of years back. I need you to put me into someone that matters.
Oh, great. He's like, hold on, I gotta verify. And you hear he's just flipping page after page.
It's about 20 years ago, yeah. 20 years ago, come on.
Oh, that's a totally different book. He grabs another book. He's
not sound like a very professional soldier. Do you want me to talk to talk to someone else?
All right, Captain Germany. I thought you were dead already. He's like patching you through. He patches you through. You get an admiral.
All right, Admiral, you have missiles flying low about maybe 200, 300 feet over Florida soil. Do you know about this?
And when he picks off, he's like, hold on. Get over there. I need to know what's going on. Hey, give me more information. Hello? What? What do you want?
We have missiles flying over Florida soil, 200, 300 feet off the ground.
I know. I have already had people looking into the first location.
What is happening to anti-air? Where is our anti-air, huh?
These are fired too low for anyone. These things have been fired too low for us to really pick up on.
Too low? So you're telling me this is a new branded missile then? Advanced?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Right. If another one flies over, we will capture it. I will examine it personally.
What are you... All right, Captain, what are you doing out there? The missiles are getting fired in your direction.
Well, we have gotten a hit on a very important individual. I'll keep you updated, yeah? I am...
Fine, hold on. He comes back, he's like... he recites a number. He's like, call me at this number, specifically. By the way, you find out who's doing this, you give me him. I'm going to tear his head off.
Admiral, may I get your name again? I don't quite recall.
Admiral Ricketts.
Ricketts. It's a pleasure to meet you. You may call me Klaus. Or everyone else calls me Captain.
All right, fine. Get off my line.
Nice guy.
Yeah, let me. I'll write him in later. Okay, so.
Admiral Regan.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna go take a piss.
All right, we're taking a 5.
Oh no, it's almost over. I'm just gonna take a piss. Don't stop for me. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Captain Germany, he picks up his hat off the ground. Well,
Zenith looks at all of you. He's like, "Are you coming now, or are we
Crisis
going to
is
wait for
still
another?"
groaning on the floor.
He walks over to Crisis. He grabs Crisis, and he just starts walking. Come on. The rest of you, let's
bring
go.
her to me.
He's dragging along the floor.
Captain Germany goes over to Crisis and he picks her up normally. And he's like,
yeah, you can't get her out of his hand.
so this is an abduction, huh?
He turns, he looks at you, he's like,
dragged along, burping.
if this was an abduction, you honestly think I'll leave any of you standing?
You really do sound...
Trooper Rita goes back to his normal size.
Oh, thankfully. I didn't know I was going to get that guy in the ship. He walks outside.
Well, that person that wants to meet me, well, unfortunately, they will have a bit of trouble doing so, because they'll have to meet me here at my home where missiles are being fired at. Because I'm not going to leave this point.
There's a message for you from the good doctor.
And you're trying to tell me this message is more important than both my multi-million-dollar home and all of the servants living within it. Yes. A very good point, but I'm not going to leave until the missiles cease.
He grabs the phone from Crisis, who's still burping and farting because she just ate a missile.
Smack his hands away.
You try smacking his hand and you feel like you hit the hardest thing in the world.
Well, you know what? My phone is password protected. Thank you very much.
You hear from Rampage, it's my phone, not yours.
Wait, whose phone did he take?
You took the phone you were using? Yeah, the phone you were using from Rampage.
Well, my accounts are password protected.
He's going through the phone. They're tracking
And I didn't save it through Google.
He ignores you. They're tracking this phone. We leave, your house is fine. And I can get her something for her stomach that was suicidal. As he looks at you, Crisis.
I want cheese.
Well, what was your name again?
Zenith.
Zenith! I'm sure you're used to every lady and every man you know saying yes to everything you want. You're not going to get that from me. I'm not leaving here until I'm sure nothing else is fired at my home. I know you don't give a shit because you're barely a hero by standard. You're a mercenary company.
He snaps his fingers. The ship comes lower. It opens up. There's a woman there. He tosses Crisis to her. Take care of that one. He gives the phone to Rampage. Do I even have to? She kind of looks at him terrified and teleports. He walks over to you, Captain Germany.
Captain Germany flies upward in a position to protect his home. He's like, oh.
As you try flying, he grabs your leg.
He smashes his fist inside his face. Instantly, no hesitation. Smashes his fist in his face. What do you want me to roll?
All right. Go for it.
You just punched Zenith?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's punching Zenith.
Zenith should have understood the situation he was in. I'm going to roll inside the game because I know that's important here.
Doesn't matter, Ty. Just roll it. I don't care if you use your dice.
I'm going to the game already.
Oh my goodness. This is
so strength and fighting? Or was it strength? Okay.
it's your fighting basically.
Strength and unarmed.
Wait a second. He's flying, so doesn't that mean he gets to add the flying strength to it too?
He was when he did it that time, he was lifting. He was using lifting strength to increase his punch power.
All right, so
Right now,
strength and unarmed is 20, so...
All right, so it was really going to be fighting and unarmed, but...
fighting? Yeah. So fighting is a 10 too.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you punch him square in the face, and he grimaces. Like he's just pissed. Your hand is hurting like you just punched something 1,000 times harder than you. Okay, so let's just see something really quick. Really quick. You feel a jolt, a very light jolt go through your body. You pass out.
Oh, I don't even get to roll my fucking stamina or nothing?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll your stamina.
Okay, I'm going to roll my stamina. Let's see, do I have anything else? Fortitude. Is that all right?
Yeah,
or is
add
it
it
toughness?
In. Oh, no.
Fortitude or toughness?
Don't add those. Just roll your stamina. Because fortitude... Stamina. Yeah, fortitude is it automatically gets, I think, a plus 15.
Yeah, so it's not fortitude. I thought this was defense.
No, you're rolling your stamina.
Okay,
you're trying to. Your body's trying to take it.
It's 11.
You get jolted. You're like, what the? For like a brief moment, it's like the whole world stops. You kind of like look at him for a moment, and he looks almost like he's glowing, like he's not what you see. And then you pass out.
Cool.
The rest of
dude, you can freaking jumbo coconut balls. This is awesome.
Yeah.
What did the rest of us see?
You see a jolt go through a very light jolt goes through Captain Germany. He looks shocked as he's looking down at him, and then he falls to the floor.
Captain Germany does not look shocked. Captain Germany looks pissed the fuck off. And then he passes out with that grimace on his face.
Perfect. So he looks pissed off, and then he passes out with that grimace on his face. And you see Zenith just dragging him out the house. He's not even trying to care.
Oh, it was like a jolt of electricity?
Yes. A very minor jolt.
Yeah, so basically Zeus. Okay, I see.
Okay, so the answer hovers in front of Zenith. And why are you sequestering him?
Frankly speaking, we need him at my base because there's a lot of things that he needs to address to. So we could try to find Dr. Death. Because I believe he's the one firing all these missiles. And he's chasing that phone. Because she's got equipment that we could possibly use to find him. Or at least get some info.
Barely not getting into my pants.
All right. If you're going to let him go, I'll carry him.
He holds him up by the leg so you could just grab him.
Okay. He grabs him and he a little more respectfully. And
like a princess.
He tosses him over his shoulder, but a little more respectfully. And he follows this dude to it.
All right, so you guys go on to the Everstorm. He looks for Psycho Trooper Red.
He's already walking into the ship. A bit confused, but walk into the ship.
You don't have to worry. Nothing's gonna happen. We could probably get you some answers as to where you're from as well.
You know, that's like what my dentist said, and then I got a root canal.
Tell me when we're exactly in the ship.
All right. So you guys are boarding the ship, but while you're boarding the ship, Crisis, the woman that took you, she's wearing like she's dressed like a hoplite, basically. There's no way to put it. She looks like
What?
an ancient Greek warrior.
Well,
She
she's
takes
not
you to
getting into my pants either.
She takes you to med bay, and she's doing a scan over you to make sure you're okay. The scan basically reads fine. Oh, she looks at you. She's like, "Yeah, you made it through that okay. That's pretty impressive. But try not to do that again. You don't know how powerful those explosives can be."
So we're in the ship.
Yeah, you're in the ship by this point.
Alright. Psycho Trooper tries to find like a place where there's like no cameras and the ceiling is somewhat loose. If there's like air vents or something.
All right. Yeah, you can keep looking around for that. Roll. Oh, jeez. This is a disaster. Roll awareness.
Put perception or insight.
Oh, you got perception. Add that in. Awesome.
Am I left alone in the med bay?
Well, she's giving you some medicine for your stomach. The girl's pretty much taking care of you at the moment.
Okay.
And don't worry, she's not touching your pants.
Well, I want to see if I can snatch a doctor's coat.
Yeah, there's lab coats in there. Jonathan, you got a 15?
Yeah.
So you kind of like slip away. As you're walking down the hallway, you find an area with looks like a hatch you can use to open up.
Hatch that leads to where exactly?
That's the question, isn't it?
Alright, I use my ability to duplicate and I duplicate Psycho Trooper Green. And he tries to go see where the hatch leads. And I go back to the rest of the group.
All right, so you go back to the group. All right, I forgot to put this picture up. Sorry about that. So this is Crisis. That's the girl who's helping you.
She doesn't look like a doctor.
No, but she's pretty adept at technology.
Which is...
Yeah, she's adept at technology, so she's like working all the machines. Basically, the machines are the doctors at the moment. Where is Psycho Trooper Green? Well, anyway, we know it's Psycho Trooper Green. So as you make your way back to everyone else, Psycho Trooper Green, he starts opening the hatch. Okay. Shit. What am I gonna do? Roll Dex. This is nuts.
Roll Dex.
Oh, I'm sorry, Agility, I believe it is. Oh no, yeah, it is Dex. I'm sorry. Full sticks.
Anything to the...
Do you have like any acrobatics or athletics or something like that?
No.
Okay. So what did you get?
Let me roll it. And that is a 3.
Okay. So as you're opening the hatch, you hear a click that it finally opens. It rips open. You're still holding on to it. You fly out. Roll strength. You're dangling outside the ship right now. Oh,
wait, is that one layer of the ship or 2 layers?
He went snooping around for an air vent or something he could use to escape, or at least pry open. He found a hatch. He decided to open the hatch, and the hatch kind of let him outside.
Was that the first Psycho Trooper? Like, did he go into a vent and then?
Psycho Trooper Red is with the group.
With you guys, he duplicated himself, so another one could stick around.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, was that hatch like right on the surface level? Like, there's one fucking layer?
Yeah.
They went into the ceiling, though.
He's dangling outside the ship right now.
It is.
It's a connection hatch.
I think he fell off.
You're barely holding on. Please tell me this is a Psycho Trooper that can fly. Jonathan, what monster does this one turn into? Oh, crap. Okay, so let me just roll something. Oh, shit.
I'm sorry for the magic of Power Ranger flung through the sky.
He did it in a manner that didn't set off the alarms. Do you have any psychic connection to Psycho Trooper Red? Please tell me yes. Because Green is having a really bad day.
Yeah, I can see that.
Shit. Roll strength again.
Alright. Give me a second, man.
Yeah. Oh man, this is bad.
Okay, I'm going to try to do that pushing my limit thing.
All right. Are you going to use one of your hero points?
Sure. What do I have to roll?
Roll your strength plus the d20. You have anything to add on to strength in your untransformed state?
Nope.
Okay.
I got a 14 this time.
All right. So here's what happens. Your hands were slipping from the first roll. You're slipping off, and then at the last moment, when your hand's about to break off completely, you manage to grab onto the very outside edge of the door, and you're holding on by the one arm. as this plane is flying at high speeds. You're gonna have to try to climb back in, man. Because this is bad.
What the hell are you guys doing?
Jonathan got himself in trouble with a hatch. He opened the connection hatch that's in the ship while it was flying at high speeds, and he got dragged out because he couldn't let go fast enough. And now he's hanging on for dear life to the hatch.
Okay, I'm going to use my super strength to try to punch up out, get a better grip.
You're gonna try to punch what?
Didn't understand any of that, Jonathan.
I'm going to punch the ground to get a better grip.
What ground, man? You're in flight.
Yeah, I'm going to punch the ship to get a better grip.
Okay.
So stupid.
Can I do that?
You know what? Give it a shot. I'm not gonna say no. Let's hopefully. Oh shit.
18.
Okay. So you're barely holding on one hand. You take the other hand, you swing it up, and you slam it into the door, and it locks in. just as your hand was getting tired.
All right.
All right,
So-
I'm gonna ask you really quick. What's strong? You know what? Roll your strength to try to climb back in.
Do I notice any of this?
16.
Roll perception. Actually, oh damn, I forgot he left Psycho Trooper Red with the rest of the group. Who else can sense energy? You know what? You kind of look at Psycho Trooper Red. You notice there's a light on one of the panels kind of flashing. Oh no, wait, shit, that didn't go off. He did it without setting that off, damn it. You look at Psycho Trooper Red, you're kind of looking around bored. And as you're looking towards the back of the ship, you see Psycho Trooper Red dangling outside with his hand hooked into a door.
Psycho Trooper Green.
Yes, thank you, Psycho Trooper Green. Hey, it's 3 Psycho Troopers, give me a break.
Over there, grab him, and put him inside.
You drag him inside? Oh my goodness. Yeah, so you go out to the door, you can feel all the air trying to suck you out. It doesn't bother you. I mean, you're the freaking answer. So you just grab him, pull him in, and close the door.
I didn't. He turns away. I didn't see that. And he walks away.
Psycho Trooper Green from there tries to find anything that doesn't look like that.
So you just
or anything at all.
you keep looking around after your harrowing experience. You do eventually find an air vent. It's kind of small though. You try to crawl in, or what are you gonna do?
He tries to, like, somewhat resembling a ninja. Doesn't exactly know how to sneak.
Okay.
Go inside the air vent and try to sneak in.
Oh my goodness, Jonathan, you're insane. All right. So you're gonna be rolling Dex in a minute. So answer. What are you doing?
I'm making pretend I didn't see what the hell he's doing. I'm on the ship. I'm going with them to where they're going. If
all right.
said he wanted
Well,
to take Captain Germany. I'm just
Zenith would have taken
weird to Captain Germany.
Zenith would have taken you to the bridge after leaving Captain Germany in sickbay with Hoplite, who was already taking care of Crisis, who made a missile.
Is he restrained?
No, but you're not awake either. he messed you up,
morphine.
She looks at you, she's like, well, it's not exactly morphine, but we do have something. And she like injects you with something. Does that feel better?
No. You know what? I think I could use a lot more.
She's like, give it a bit. I gave enough to dope a horse. So you'll be fine. And she like pats your head very calmly.
Can I roll to wake up?
Sure.
Can I roll to grab some drugs that she can't notice me grabbing?
Yeah.
I want to put them in my pockets.
Go for it.
What bonuses do I put in, John? What bonuses?
Roll your stamina.
All right.
Oh my goodness. This is...
I have deception and sleight of hand. Can I add those two?
Go for it.
16, John. 16.
16. You... Okay, hold on.
11. I got a 15.
Okay, so she kind of like looks away as she's looking at Captain Germany, and you kind of start pocketing stuff from the nearby shelves. Captain Germany.
Don't be a tattletale.
He's a little too messed up to tattletale at the moment.
Actually, if Captain Germany sees it, he's going to be like this.
So you suddenly gasp for air. And you realize you're in some weird sickbay with this girl in the armor staring at you.
Is my home still intact?
More than likely it still is, because they were actually tracking the phone, not you. So
Yeah.
if anything, we're probably going to get shot down.
I'm sure you're going to be shot down, especially with a guy that can instantly stun a fucking super soldier that's been alive for, 75 years?
She smiles. She pulls out a bottle. She's like, here you go, drink this, you'll feel better.
I'm not touching anything you give me, woman. If anyone back at my house is dead,
He's a Shazam
I'm holding
type.
all of you responsible.
He's a Shazam type.
What was that?
He's a Captain Marvel type. Or what's her name from Boys?
I volunteer to take the drugs he's refusing.
She smiles and she's like, she gives you more painkiller. She's like, leave the other ones alone.
Captain Germany
There's
stands
3
up.
people in me, okay?
The Captain
She
Germany
gives you a third dose. She's like, a dose for each of you.
Thank you.
Captain Germany by this point is standing up. Does he feel any residing pain?
You're feeling a little wobbly. She looks at you. She's like, please drink it. It's for situations like this. She's like, that's why I keep it around.
For all I know, everyone back at my home is dead. There's a crater there.
If you drink the medication, I'll take you to the bridge so you can actually use the satellite to check your home and anything else.
Captain Germany, okay? He pretty much walks up to the door as she's speaking. He's like, I think I will wander around. I'll find my way here. Don't you
do me a favor and don't open any hatches. We are flying through the air pretty fast.
Why would you
suggest... And she smiles.
Why would you suggest that?
Oh, no, just curiosity. And she walks over to you. If you decide to change your mind, if she slips it in your pocket, it also has a good high afterwards.
She slips something into my pocket?
It's the drug. It's to help you recover. She told you it also gives you good high afterwards.
I love a good high, you know?
She walks away.
Captain Germany walks down the hallway, chucks the fucking drug, pulls out a bit of cocaine, and fucking sniffs it.
Oh my goodness.
Is Teddy out of commission?
Teddy's fine.
Okay,
Teddy's feeling a little numb though. So if you try to pull him out, he's gonna be like a little slimy and a little hard to control.
That's perfectly fine. What if I want him to go into the vents?
Oh, that's fine.
I want to use
Puddle Boy is on Psycho Trooper Red, and he's not exactly thrilled at the moment. You look at him, his eyes are wide, like, oh shit, this is getting wild.
Yeah, I want to use my movable thing to like have Teddy branch off into me into the vent system to map out the place.
Go for it. Roll your creation.
And let's be clear, she does this while I'm distracting the woman.
15. I got a 15.
The woman isn't even distracted. She slipped it in your pocket and kept walking like you weren't there.
Oh, she left the place? She left the nurse?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, never mind.
I was still in the med bay.
Okay. So if she leaves the med bay,
she left you in...
Did she leave the med bay?
Yeah, she left you both alone.
So Captain Germany, instead of walking and throwing out the drug, he walks into the room, tosses the drug out, probably towards to Crisis, and then he sniffs cocaine right in front of her.
Crisis? Oh, jeez. Okay, Crisis. You start sending out Teddy to map the whole ship.
Mm-hmm. It's a pretty big. I want to be shoving more medication in my pockets.
Okay, yeah, you do that too.
What do I see when she's doing this? What does it look like?
It's a black mass, like slime.
All right, so I'm going to leave the two of you there because Captain Germany's getting high. Crisis
he already
is
got high.
managing
He
the
just
ship.
did it right away. He just got a little pebbles like.
Currently, Psycho Trooper Green is in the vents looking around. And actually, Psycho Trooper Green, I just want to finish with you and the answer because it's already 10 o'clock. Psycho Trooper, give me a dex roll.
It is another 3.
Okay. So you're having a little bit of trouble going through the other vents. They're a little smaller than you expected, but you're making your way through bit by bit. Answer. You made your way back to the bridge where Psycho Trooper Red is, Rampage, as well as Zenith. As soon as you get there, do you say anything, or
Where are we going?
you just kind of keeping quiet about the whole thing?
Where are we going?
Oh, he looks at you. He's like, "We're going back to we're going back to the base." He turns around. He's like, "I didn't want to say too much because we have a person at the base who has a connection to both Dr. Death and your friend in there. We also picked up a letter that was wrapped around her neck with a noose. It's basically signed to Captain Germany. I didn't want to say too much anywhere because I don't know who's listening. At least in here, we're pretty safe."
Okay.
Sorry for all the secrets, but I didn't want to compromise you or any of your people any more than that cell phone did.
That's fine. We may want to talk to the captain. I don't think he likes you too much.
Feelings mutual. I haven't been insulted that badly in a while. But if it'll make you feel better, I will talk to him.
Not me. Him.
He turns the seat around. He just tells you, he's like, "Fair warning, if he pisses me off again, I'll melt his brain out his ears."
He doesn't respond. He just
I
turns
think
back. To
cocaine's already doing that.
He turns back to look outside.
That's not his special ability. That's Crisis' special ability.
Why do you think my name is Crisis? Because I'm gonna make you Crisis.
Oh my goodness! All right, we're gonna stop there for now. When we come back to the game, we'll pick up as soon as we'll pick up in the base.
Yeah. Next time you're gonna have to show me how to use the points too. We forgot to do that today.
Yeah, we should just set up a day to just do points.
If we show up early like you did today, like at 7:30, we could have done it.
Oh yeah, that was great.
All right, let me stop the video.
But yeah, we'll go over